Welcome to a presentation of Bear River High School Sports on 104.9 The Ranch and CashValleyDaily.com. Brought to you by Golden Spike Electric, Bob's Body Shop, Frank May Skidoo, Castelite Brick and Tile, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Spike Power Sports, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Riverside Corners Sinclair, K&N Automotive, Greer's Do It Best Hardware, Rudd Funeral Home, Central Milling, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Adams Wealth Advisors, Henson Motors, C&R Trailer Sales, and Cache Valley Daily. Now, it's time for the Bear River Bears on 104.9 The Ranch.
Has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric Service Specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castelite.com.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just dealership or your friends. Your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. Every step with genuine care and compassion. Pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CashValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Advisors here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategy, need help emerging investments or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to
Just over 9 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bear River leading 6-0. Third down and long from Cottonwood. Inside, well, put it right about the 10-yard line. Shotgun snap again. Here's a deep throw over the right side. The Bears have that covered beautifully, and Cottonwood's going to be 3 and out on their first possession. I apologize. I've been notified that my sound has not been coming through. The ads have been, which is unfortunate. Had a nice pre-game show tonight. Hopefully that's been fixed. I think I've clicked a couple buttons and made it work. If you're hearing us for the first time, it's Bear River 6, Cottonwood 0, 9:03 to go in the first quarter. Bear River scored on their opening possession. This is Cottonwood's opening possession. And they will be punting from inside their own end zone. Low snap. They're going to run over to the right side, and a short kick is going to land just shy of their own 40-yard line, and that's where it's going to roll to a stop, and Cottonwood will down it. And Bear River is going to have their second possession in Cottonwood territory at about the 46, 45-yard line. Check that, the 41-yard line. So again, I apologize that I could hear myself, but the audio wasn't coming through on the broadcast. We got that straightened out. See if Bear River can get a score here on their second possession. Tyre takes the shotgun snap. It's low. He corrals it, throws deep over the middle, in between 3 defenders. The catch is made by Gladen Behrens, the junior, and Bear River's going to have another first down. So since no one could hear us for the pregame show, beautiful tribute tonight as Bear River coaches, students, players, the fans here, everyone honoring the fallen officers who lost their lives earlier this week in the line of duty. Coaches wearing blue, players wrapped in blue tape, fans in blue and black, student section all in blue. Nice moment of silence before the game. Really nice job here from the community all week in trying to support those officers' families, and all of us here at the Cache Valley Media Group, myself included, send our condolences to those officers' families and well wishes in recovering from this tragedy. And the community this week has been fantastic and really coming together. It's one of the many great attributes of everyone here in the Bear River Valley. 1st and 10, Bear River runs for a short gain up the middle. They'll have 2nd and 10 from the Colts 29-yard line. Jackson Tyre under center this time. He'll flip it to Rigdon. Vonk over the right side, has a couple of blocks, cuts it up the middle. Now to the outside, gets another beautiful block from Brager, and he'll spring it to the end zone for his 2nd touchdown of the night. 12 for the Bears, 0 for the Colts. Both touchdowns tonight from the sophomore Vonk. And the receiving core for the Bears tonight, beautiful downfield blocking. 7:31 to go in the first quarter. Bears with their second score. Their first score, they tried to direct snap over the left side of the formation, which was unsuccessful. This time it looks like Stone Higley will be out there to try and put it through the uprights. The senior kicker with a huge leg snaps down. The kick is almost off the back of the track into the scoreboard, and the Bears will get the extra point this time, and they'll take a 13-0 lead. We'll keep it right here. Busy week this week here in Box Elder County as the Fair and Rodeo kicked off Wednesday night. Again, it's been a week full of emotion here in this valley. Starting off with the loss of our two officers, Officer Estrada and Sergeant Sorensen. We honored them tonight here at the game. And then the parade Wednesday night, again honoring the officers and kicking off Fair Week. The rodeo's been fantastic. Again, tributes there. It just tributes all over. We can't mention it enough how fantastic the community's been in trying to support the families of these officers, and it's happening here again tonight at the football game. Stone Higley to kick it away after Bear River scores their second touchdown of the night on 2 possessions. Cottonwood's going to get their second opportunity. The kick is another good one. It'll land deep into the end zone, and Cottonwood will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line with 7:31 to go in the first quarter. Again, Josh Tyre unable to join me on the broadcast tonight. He's going to miss the first couple of weeks. We'll try and get someone to fill in next week. It's always a little funner when we can have someone to give us some analysis, bounce some ideas off of, but I'll do my best tonight to give you the best analysis around. And so far, so good. Bears looking great on both sides of the ball. Great defensive possession. We'll see them out here again defensively and see if they can hold Cottonwood to another 3 and out. Cottonwood comes out again, shotgun formation. That seems to be what everyone runs these days. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left, lone back. Handoff is fumbled in the backfield, and it is tough going so far for Cottonwood. The Bears come away with the ball, and the officials say, yep, you got it. Fumble recovered by number 51 for Bear River, Damon Anderson, the junior. As freshman quarterback Gage Cooper has had a rough start here for the Colts. A sack, a couple of incomplete passes, and now a fumbled handoff. Not too often you see a freshman starting at quarterback for the varsity squad, but that's apparently where Cottonwood's at. And Bear River's going to have the ball at Cottonwood's 15-yard line, 1st and 10, looking to score again. Jackson Tyre, another tough snap he's got. He's going to throw a fade to the right side. Out there, the receiver's got it in and out of his hands. The flag comes out. I'm curious to see who that flag's on. It looked like the Bear River receiver, which was Brager, may have grabbed the defender and pulled him down in the process, but we'll see. As the defender had pretty good position. The official is signaling pass interference, but he was pointing towards Cottonwood. Apparently they're going to say the defender didn't make an effort to look for that ball, or he made some contact early, but Bear River's going to come away with half the distance to the goal, 1st and 10 at the 6-yard line, 1st and goal, excuse me. This time Tyre with Vonk next to him in the shotgun. Corver, Riley, and Eli Brager on the left side of the formation. They'll hand off up the middle to Vonk. He wants to break it outside again. He scored twice, and this time he's tackled in the backfield, but another flag comes in. Looks to be a face mask. One thing so far in this game with Vonk is he looks to go up the middle of the field, but he is breaking to the outside every time. I think on that one he needed to just put his head down and get the yards that were there. If you're just joining us, 6:35 to go in the first quarter. Bear River 13, Cottonwood 0. It is a personal foul face mask. It'll be another half the distance to the goal, an automatic 1st down for the Bears. First and goal from the 3. Single back formation. Slot receiver to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Here's the handoff. Up the middle to Vonk again, tries to break it out to the left side this time, and he's going to get just enough to break the goal line. That's another touchdown for Bear River. 3 touchdowns on the day for Rigdon Vonk. And Bear River puts 6 more on the board. It's 19-0. 6 minutes to go still here in the first quarter. Bear River again in this lopsided formation. The center is the only one over the ball. Now they'll bring a man in motion. They'll snap it, direct snap to Preston Wilkinson, who's in their quarterback. Then he'll pitch it over the right side to Stone Higley, and he's got the 2-point conversion. Boy, whoever's running the special teams coming out with some creative stuff tonight. Bear River gets that point back that they missed earlier on the unsuccessful 2-point conversion, and it's back to an even football score here, 21-0 Bear River. And the woes continue for Cottonwood, who had the ball run all over them in their first game of the season last week at home against North San Pete, who compiled 200-plus yards on the ground. North San Pete only tried to throw the ball 6 times in that game, which is incredible to me. It only completed 1 pass, but won the game 45-7, doing it all on the ground. And I'm sure Bear River watched that film, and tonight, so far, 3 rushing touchdowns for the Bears, something that was missing in their first week performance, unable to run the ball at all. Here's another huge kick from Stone Higley, excuse me. And Cottonwood's going to come out for their 3rd possession, their first 2, a 3-and-out and a fumble. First and 10 for the Colts, their own 20-yard line. Freshman quarterback Gage Cooper back out there, shotgun formation, lone back behind him. This time handoff is met instantly in the backfield again. Bear River's defense swarming, barely got the handoff. Tackle made by Damon Anderson, who recovered a fumble earlier. So far, one of my keys to the game was Bear River had to control the line of scrimmage on both sides of the football. That is the key to winning any football game, I don't care what level. If you cannot control the line of scrimmage, don't care how good your skill players are, you will not win the game. And so far, the Bears on both sides of the ball, dominating the line of scrimmage. Cooper again, shotgun formation, single back, 3 wide receivers. He'll take the snap. And the Bears blitzing. They get to the quarterback. He releases it, and a little screen pass over the top is completed to Ethan Yazzie. And he gains a handful of yards as the Bears were blitzing and knocked Cooper to the ground just as he released that ball. So 3rd down and make it 12 yards. A 3-man front for the Bears. Doing a nice job today. We've mentioned Damon Anderson. Brady Payne's out there. They've actually brought Dallin Rice up on the line of scrimmage, so it's more of a 4-man front here. Bears will blitz again. Here comes Bennett Allen. They pick him up, but the pass falls well short of their intended receiver. In coverage for Bear River was Carson Sutherland, the junior. And Cottonwood will be forced to punt again. Still in the first quarter, 4 minutes and 32 seconds left. 21-0 our score. Here's the snap. Again, they'll run over the right side. They're not even going to be able to get this punt away. Finally, he does try and punt it. It goes nowhere. Didn't get back to the line of scrimmage and goes out of bounds. Cottonwood can't do anything right. They're trying to take that snap and sprint over the right side and then kick it. But Bear River got in there so fast, he was just running for his life. Chasing him down was number 56, Porter Wood. I believe it was Damon Anderson going after him again on that one as well. So Bear River comes out on offense again for their 4th possession, and they're inside Cottonwood territory at the 16-yard line. 4 receivers this time. Tyre takes the snap. He wants to throw to the lone receiver on the left side. Perfect throw over the top. Hauled in. Touchdown, Eli Brager. My goodness, Bear River has come out rolling.
Touchdown for your Bear River Bears.
The experience and senior leadership of Jackson Tyre has been completely different this year. They mature and learn a little bit more about decision making. His throws have been beautiful. Actually, both games so far to start this season. Here's the snap. The extra point kick is up, and it's good. Bear River will grab another 7 points. It's 28-0, 4:18 to go in the first quarter. We'll take a break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites. Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
4:18 to go in the first quarter. Bear River 28, Cottonwood 0. Bears have scored on all 4 of their possessions. Cottonwood has yet to get into the positive when it comes to yards from scrimmage. This time, Stone Higley's kick goes through the uprights. My goodness, what a leg on that kid. A couple of times in pregame, I think he's put the ball through from 60 yards. It's incredible. Bears defense back out there again as Cottonwood in familiar territory at their own 20-yard line. Cooper, the freshman, Gage Cooper, out there at quarterback. He's got a lone running back behind him. They got another back to his left side. This time their Bears bring out an all-out blitz. They pick it up, but they hand off, and everyone's filled the gaps. Nowhere to run. Tackle made by number 55, Brady Payne. And I think Bear River right now can smell blood. They know that the passing game has not done anything, so at this point you can sit back in man coverage and bring everybody else, and that's what they did there. Cottonwood with a lot to figure out here if they're going to have any chance of keeping Bear River's offense off the field. 2nd down and 13, a loss of 3 on the play. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Bears looking to show blitz again. This time, Bears show blitz. Cottonwood goes hard count, and I believe they drew themselves off sides. That'll be a false start. And it is. Moving back 5 more, and they'll try it again. 2nd down and 18.
Second down, 18 yards to go.
3:29 to go. Bears leading by 4 touchdowns. feels like an eternity. This first quarter has gone on forever, but Bears have scored quickly. Cottonwood with a lot of incomplete passes. That clock hasn't moved a whole lot. Bears looking to bring the blitz again. They'll bring it off the left side. Here's a deep pass down the left side again, defended nicely. Oh, and here's 2 flags come in as the ball was so underthrown. The receiver tried to make a move back to the ball, and there was contact there from the defender, Carson Sutherland, and they'll get him with some contact. It's one of those, if the ball's actually thrown where it needs to be, it's probably an incomplete pass, but get the benefit of the doubt on the underthrow. Cottonwood's going to pick up a first down via the penalty. Excuse me. I thought that was an automatic first down, but it's not. Give them the 15 yards. It brings up 2nd down and 4. With the ball at their own 27-yard line, Cottonwood. This time they'll come out with 3 receivers to the right side, no one on the left side. Lone back. Bears showing blitz off the left side and up the middle. Here comes Bennett Allen up the middle, and the pass goes quickly over to the right side, and that falls incomplete, as it was Brecken Garn who came up the left side, and another penalty flag comes onto the field. I give Cottonwood credit. They've done a pretty good job of at least getting somebody in front of the blitzers, but the push they're getting on the line has not seemed to matter if they're picking up the blitz because everyone's in the backfield. We'll wait and see what the penalty flag is for. Bears are moving backwards, so assuming they've heard that the penalty is against them, it is a hold against Bear River, and that will result in a first down. So the first down of the game for Cottonwood, and it comes on back-to-back penalties for the Bears. So ultimately, the only way Cottonwood has gotten down the field is Bear River's given them some penalties. Mark the ball at the 36-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Colts. 3:10 to go in the first quarter. Cooper takes the snap, 3-step drop, flushed out of the pocket. Now he moves forward in the pocket, still nowhere to go. Here's a big hit by Brecken Garn, and number 77 for Bear River, Cade Dahl. So Cottonwood back behind the chains again, 2nd down and 15. Two receivers to the left, shotgun snap, handoff over the right side. Ooh, big running back, nice move. Gets about 7 yards. It's number 44, Nilton DeLeem, a senior, 5'10 senior, built at 200 pounds. He's a big back. I'm surprised Cottonwood hasn't tried to do more of that. Quick on his feet, too, so that gets Cottonwood back into the down anyway. 3rd down and about 7. On the first real positive play from scrimmage from Cottonwood. Trips left this time for the Colts, right in front of the Bear River sideline. Bear River up tight in their coverage. Now they'll start to drop back out of it. Low snap. Cooper looks to throw over the middle. That pass is intercepted by Bear River. No chance on that one. It's Riley Bingham, the senior, gets the interception over the middle on an underthrown ball. That has been the theme for Cottonwood on their pass plays. Everything has come up short, so if you're Bear River defensively, you might want to keep that in your mind if you're a DB or a safety, that you're going to have to make an adjustment when that pass is thrown. Don't get caught with early contact, but nicely done there as they come away with the pick. 4th down and 8. Cottonwood in punt formation. We'll see if they just kick this one away. They'll run over a couple of feet, and this time the kick is away, and it's going to get a beautiful bounce, lands at the 30 and rolls down inside the 20-yard line. Bearver will have it at their own 18-yard line. Cottonwood flips the field position, but so far have been unable to slow down Bear River, as they've got 4 scores on the board. It's 28 for Bear River, 0 for Cottonwood. We're still in the first quarter, 2 minutes to go. Reminder, all of our games are streamed live on our YouTube channel. Just search Bear River Bears Sports. You can find links to our streams at cashvalleydaily.com, and as always on the radio, 104.9 The Ranch here in the Valley. All of our road games will have live video as well. Home games will be audio only. And Cottonwood's going to take a quick timeout. We'll take it as well, hear from some of our great sponsors on 104.9 The Ranch.
This year, fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton, online at gspike.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today, 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castelite.com.
2 minutes to go. Bear River with first play on this possession from their own 20 is a short run over the left side that goes nowhere. And there is a penalty flag that comes in. Handoff again went to Vonk for Bear River. Indication is holding against Bear River. Back them up 10 yards, and they'll replay first down. So 1st and 10 for Bear River right at the 10-yard line. Two receivers to each side. Vonk, the running back, off the right hip of Tyre. They'll go hard count. Here comes a flag as Cottonwood jumped into the neutral zone, but I thought he got back without any issue, but the flag comes in a little late. They'll give 5 yards back to the Bears, and we'll replay first down. (28-0) our score. Bear River has scored on all 4 of their possessions. Cottonwood has yet to get past midfield. Bear River has 2 turnovers already, a fumble and an interception. Here's a snap. Tyre looks to throw deep over the middle. It's a little overthrown as it's outside of the reach of Gladen Barons, as there was a safety over the top as well. Good defense that time from the Colts. Bear River will have 2nd down and 15, again inside their 15-yard line. And the official runs in, stops the play, and Bear River wants a timeout. Coach Waite didn't like what he saw out there on the field. We'll get a quick timeout. Still here in the first quarter, 1:43 to go. Bears 28, Colts 0. As the sun now just starts to go behind the mountains to the west, which is a nice relief. The sun's been beating on me up here on the top of the press box. But got the best seat in the house up here. As again, the stands tonight, for those who are here at the game, again, the fair, the rodeo going on tonight. Lots of people, lots of places to be. All the youth in the valley with their animals, but we got a great crowd. As the stands are filled here at the game, everyone in their blue and black, as they had a nice tribute tonight to the fallen officers. Officer Estrada and Sergeant Sorensen have been honoring them all week. One of the greatest tragedies our community has ever felt. Great to see the Bears coming out with a lot of energy and responding tonight. the big lead here at home. Shotgun snap this time. Tyre wants to throw. This time he tries to sneak his way on a quarterback keeper up the middle. Good collapse there from Cottonwood's line, and it's just a short gain. Give him a yard or two. Bring up 3rd down and long for the Bears. Trips left for Bear River. Lone receiver on the right side of the formation is Dalton Williams. Shotgun snap, 5-step drop. Tyre looks to throw. He's gobbled up, and now he somehow escapes over the left side. He still wants to throw it, and he throws downfield. It's caught by Rigdon Vonk. They'll never catch him. Quick as a cat down the left side. 20, 15, 10, and in. All possible because of Jackson Tyre's legs. I thought they had him sacked at the 1-yard line. Could have been a safety. He somehow got out over the left side. All the linemen stayed behind the line of scrimmage. Pass was caught at almost midfield. Huge throw, and Rigdon Vonk did the rest. Another touchdown for Vonk. 34-0. Bear River still in the first quarter. Stone Higley lines up for the extra point. Wilkinson to hold. Good snap, good hold, perfect kick. Bear River 35, Cottonwood 0. We'll take a short break. The Bears dominating at home in their home opener. You're listening to Bear River Bears football on 104.9 The Ranch.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Welcome back to Bear Field at Bear River High School. What has been a complete domination by Bear River over Cottonwood. Still in the first quarter, 35-0. As it's been the Rigdon Vonk show tonight, and this time the kickoff hits the upright and bounces back into the end zone. Stone Higley having a blast tonight. As Rigdon Vonk, I am trying to remember if anyone else has scored tonight other than Vonk. I know he has at least 4 of the scores, and he might have all 5. 4 rushing touchdowns, 1 receiving touchdown for Vonk. 35-0, 47 seconds to go in the first quarter. Unbelievable. Bears come out again, 3 down linemen. They bring 2 outside linebackers right up on the line of scrimmage. Bennett Allen, the lone middle linebacker, behind them. They'll bring Garn over now on the right side, overload the right side. They'll bring him off the end on a blitz. He gets in the backfield. That opens up a hole on the other side. I believe it is the sophomore Bennett Allen who gets in on the tackle. Lots of underclassmen starting and playing a lot of time for Bear River. Can be a challenge, but also can be bright for the future as we see the evolution of Jackson Tyre as he played all the snaps last year for Bear River and has looked fantastic here in the first 2 games. Sophomore Rigdon Vonk getting the snaps at running back this year, and he's done fantastic tonight. Quiet first game. Lots of underclassmen on the line, and then the seniors, we know what they can do. They got a great group of seniors here with this class. Here's a shotgun snap. They'll look to throw over the left side. That falls incomplete, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and long for Cottonwood. A familiar story for them. And that finally brings us to the end of the first quarter. Our score, Bear River 35. You heard that right. 35, Cottonwood 0. Into the first quarter on 104.9 The Ranch.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on...
Start of the first quarter, Cottonwood has it 3rd and long inside their own territory, and again a pass falls short, tried to go back shoulder. It was receiver, and that's going to bring up 4th and long. It was intended for number 88. It was not on the roster for Cottonwood. Maybe it's 68. Otavio Cabral, the junior. So Cottonwood will be in punt formation again. They've struggled in this formation as well. They had one punt go for negative yards. A couple other real short ones. This one they get away quick. A nice high punt this time. Retrieved back at the 40-yard line for Bear River. Lots of running room over the left side. And that's Brock Bingham. And he's going to return it 25 yards into Cottonwood territory. Bear River will have it 1st and 10. Penalty flag on the field. Illegal block in the back goes against Bear River. So spot foul. Moving back 15 yards. Or I thought it was a 10-yard penalty. Okay, he just kept going. I thought he was going to go 20, maybe 25. 10-yard penalty. Bears will have it inside Cottonwood territory at the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, 2 receivers on both sides. Vonk, the lone running back, who's been the star of the game thus far. Handoff, fake to Vonk. Quick throw over the left side to Gladen Behrens. Has a block and Corver Riley in front of him, but Behrens tried to go left, then right, then left, and Corver Riley was a little frustrated, didn't know which way to block, and in the process ended up holding on the play. So move Bear River back 10 yards from the spot of the hold, and will replay 1st down. And just like that, 2 penalties, and Bear River's back inside their territory now at their own 48-yard line. 1st down and about 19 yards. Trips right, 1 receiver to the left. Shotgun snap by Tyre, fakes the handoff. They'll run the same play. This time the catch is made, break away, down the field, run over a defender inside the 25-yard line. That's Eli Brager. Man, that was a big hit he just put on that defender. So they ran a little run the receiver towards the line of scrimmage and then brought 3 blockers and wiped everybody out, and Brager did the rest. This time they try and do a quick throw over the right side to Behrens, and the sun got in his eyes as it's just still peeking out over the field. And he puts his hands up and says, I couldn't even see it. That one will fall incomplete. Oh, wait a minute. They're saying the pass was backwards and went out of bounds, so that's a loss of 8 yards. It was close, but they say that was a backwards pass. So a lot of weird things happening on Bear River's possession here. A couple of penalties, a backward pass out of bounds, and here we are, second down and about 20. 2 receivers to each side, one in the slot on the right side. Tyre takes a snap. It gets through his hands and on the ground, and he's sprinting with it again. This time he's better just get down, and he will, back near the 45-yard line. Very sloppy possession here for Bear River. As you can understand, we're here in the second quarter. It's 35-0. With 10:28 to go in the second, 35-0 Bear River, and they want to talk about it. Say, hey guys, let's get locked back in here. So again, this has been the Rigdon Vonk show really in the first quarter with at least 4 touchdowns, and I think he has all 5. I can't quite remember. I wish I had my stat guy here with me, but I don't. I'm going to give him credit for all 5. 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. Got to be close to some sort of a record. So here we go, 3rd and forever for Bear River. They got to get to the 19-yard line for a first down. This time they won't have any running backs in the backfield. Tyre takes a snap. He drops it again. It was a snap to the left. He recovers it, sprints out over the left side, and just has to throw it out of bounds. So really ugly possession for Bear River. A couple of snaps wide left, a backwards pass out of bounds, and 2 penalties. And I think if this ball was about 6 yards closer, you'd see Stone Higley out here for a long field goal try. As it sits, would be a 62-yard field goal, and he's out there as if he's going to attempt this field goal. Bears are going to call, I believe they called another timeout. I think if they have, that's their last timeout of the half. And I believe they're going to try this field goal. Something special cooking here if Stone Higley can put this one through the uprights. We'll see where they're going to hold it. This is going to be a 63-yard field goal attempt. They'll hold it at Bear River's 47-yard line. Stone Higley. Chance for high school glory here. 63 yards. The snap's away. The hold's down. The kick is up. And it falls about 4 yards, 5 yards short of the goal post. Why not? The ball hit at almost the back line of the end zone, so you figure on its way down it would have needed probably 5 or 6 more yards to have a chance of hitting that upright. But nice effort anyway. It would have been something real special. With the score what it is, you're kind of in that area. You know, your defense has played well. Now what has happened here? Bear River has the ball. They just put the ball on the 20-yard line. No, Cottonwood has the ball. I'm not sure why they get it on the 20. Apparently I don't understand what the rule is on high school, but a missed field goal. I thought you got the ball where it was kicked from, and it's not the case as Cottonwood now gets the ball at their own 20-yard line. So if that's the rule, I would have tried to kick the field goal too. Just as good as a touchback for a punt. I'm confused. First play goes for a loss of 2 yards. Second down and 12 for Cottonwood. Now at their own 18-yard line. Three receiver set for Cottonwood. Cooper takes the snap, looks over the left side, now over the middle, throws into double coverage, and the pass again low and in front of his receiver, incomplete. Brings it up 3rd down and long. 9:25 to go in the second quarter as the scoring has slowed for Bear River. They've put up 35 points in the first quarter. Got a goose egg here. Just had their first drive that they didn't score as Stone Higley attempted a 63-yard field goal that came up about 6 yards short. Another shotgun snap taken by Cooper. Looks to throw over the middle. Again, a lot of Bears around, and it's thrown behind his intended target, which is Otavio Cabral. And Cottonwood will punt again. 4th down and 13 from their own 18-yard line. Back to receive for the Bears, number 13, Brock Bingham, the sophomore. Cottonwood is running a player onto the field through Bear River's formation, and he didn't get set, and the penalty flag flies. Boy, what a mess for Cottonwood tonight. Kid ran onto the field from the other side of the field through Bear River's formation, didn't get back, didn't get set, and they hiked the ball. Moving back 5 more, we'll try it again. This time the punter standing just outside of his end zone. This could end up being a really long night unless Bear River starts running the ball on the ground and Cottonwood can somehow manage to make these possessions last a little longer. High snap. The kick does get away. A fair catch made by Brock Bingham at the 40-yard line, and Bear River will start again inside Cottonwood territory. So Bear River scored on 5 of their 6 possessions. Their last possession, a 63-yard field goal, fell short, and here we'll start again. Really their last possession, a lot of sloppy play, a couple of bad snaps, 2 penalties. You just hope if you're Bear River's coaching staff that your guys stay locked in, stay focused. It's hard when the score's as lopsided as it is. But every possession matters, every play matters. You want to stay sharp. They'll bring Corver Riley in motion. The first snap goes over the head of Jackson Tyre, and he has to fall on it way back inside Bear River territory at the 38-yard line. This was an issue at Cedar. The first offensive play of the game, the snap went over the head of Jackson Tyre, and he ended up being a safety. And then later in the game, another snap went over his head, cost the Bears about 25 yards, and the same thing happens here. So, again, the details, the snap, every snap has to be there. It's something you work on every week in practice. It just has to be consistent. This snap hits Tyre in the chest. He'll throw out here in the flat, out of the reach of Corver Riley, and Bear River will be 3rd down and a mile. If I'm Bear River here, if you got a little screen play or see if you can get the ball into the hands of maybe Rigdon Vonk and let him make a couple moves and see what can happen. He's been great in the open field tonight. It's been quiet through the second quarter, though. This time they'll motion Riley from left to right across the formation. Shotgun snap, fake handoff. Here is the screen. They'll throw it out to Vonk. They've got a couple blockers in front. He ends up running past most of them, makes a move back to the inside, and they throw him down inside the 40, but he gets a huge chunk of yardage back. About 22 yards on the play, and Bear River now has 4th down and 8, and this time they can probably run Stone Higley out and get this field goal. That looks like what they'll do. Ball's marked at the 38-yard line. This is still a huge kick for a high schooler. This is going to be a 56-yard field goal for Stone Higley. We'll see if he can knock this one through. Mark it at the left hash mark. Snap is good. Hold is down. The kick is up. It looks to have the leg. No, it doesn't. It actually lands in the exact same spot as his 63-yard attempt. Maybe he thought he didn't have to put quite as much into that one. But the 56-yarder falls just as short as the 63, and Bear River will turn it over. Again, a rule that I don't understand is the ball goes to the 20-yard line for Cottonwood, so really no disadvantage for trying to go for that field goal. $7:39 to go in the second quarter. Bear River 35, Cottonwood 0. Last two possessions, Bear River has failed to score as 2 missed field goals. Both of them right on line, just 5 or 6 yards short. Cottonwood runs back onto the field. They have been unable to get anything accomplished offensively. Shotgun snap. They'll hand off over the left side. That's met by the defensive end who turned that one back up the middle. And then the linebacker, Bennett Allen, in there to clean it up.
4 yards on the play, second down, 14.
I believe that was Dallin Rice who kept the edge and forced the running back to turn it back up, and Bennett Allen receives the benefit, getting the tackle. Loss of 4. Second and long from the 16-yard line for the Colts. Down to 7 minutes to go in the first half. 35-0 Bear River. Shotgun snap. Looks to throw over the middle. No one there. Almost falls into the hands of Bennett Allen after he just picked up the tackle. Almost had himself a pick. And it'll be 3rd down and long. Still appears to be most of the starters out there for Bear River defensively. I would expect that here in the first half. We'll see what Bear River decides to do in the second half. Again, lots of underclassmen already play for Bear River. Here's a snap. They try and set up a screen, and Bear River gets to the quarterback in a hurry and unable to really establish the screen, and that pass falls incomplete. And Cottonwood will be back to punt again. A familiar spot, standing near the goal line. Cottonwood does not have positive yardage in this first half. They are in the negative. Their only drive that got them near midfield was because Bear River committed 2 penalties. Bear River bringing everybody on the punt, and the snap is dropped, and Bear River gobbles them up at the 1-yard line. That punter doesn't want to be on the field. Oh, he's running for his life every time. The snap's a little slow. Had a hard time handling it, and that time he just gets clobbered at the 1-yard line. Probably walking over the sideline saying, hey, coach, next time just go for it. 1st and goal for Bear River from the 2-yard line. The offense makes their way back out onto the field. Again, appears to be all the regular starters out there. 6:37 to go in the first half. Jackson Tyre will come up under center. Rigdon Vonk behind him. Single back formation. Couple receivers over tight on the right side. Now they'll motion them to the left side of the line. This has got to be a handoff over the left side. Tyre takes it. He'll pitch it to the left. Got it blocked up pretty good. He goes through 1 tackle and into the end zone for another touchdown for Vonk. Again, his 6th of the game. The sophomore with the game of his life tonight, 41-0 Bear River. Stone Higley out for the extra point. He's missed his last 2 field goals. One was 63, one was 56. They both came a little short. And here's the extra point. He's been perfect on those in the game, and this one's perfect as well. It lands back on the back of the track. And that makes it 42-0 Bear River. 6:31 to go in the half. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
42-0 Bear River, 6:31 to go in the second quarter. The Bears just scored. Stone Higley's kickoff goes deep into the end zone for a touchback, and Cottonwood will start their own 20-yard line. Cottonwood yet to break midfield in this game. First and 10, single back behind Cooper, the quarterback, freshman. This time he wants to throw deep over the left side, and he's just so rushed as Bear River's been getting all over him, and this time he just cut it loose and goes way over the head of the intended receiver. Engage Cooper, the quarterback for the Colts, a freshman. Very interesting. They had one play that resulted in positive yards that I can remember. It was a handoff to Nilton Delamy, a 5'10 senior who plays fullback and middle linebacker. And I have not seen him on the field. Really looked like a play that they could maybe go to again or hand him the ball a few more times. Great running back, but I don't know if he's dealing with an injury, but he has not been out there. Here's another deep throw over the middle. Falls 10 yards away from any intended receiver or defender, and it'll be third down and long for the Colts. Back in coverage for Bear River, Riley Bingham. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Shotgun snap is taken, looking over the right side, now wants to throw over the middle. This one falls incomplete. Good coverage there from number 15, Dalton Marble for Bear River, the sophomore. It's like Groundhog's Day out here. The Colts will punt. Ball still at the 20-yard line. Punter will be standing just inside the 10. Snap is perfect. Gets the kick, a low line driver that hits one of the Cottonwood players, I thought. It definitely hit somebody over there on the kick. They let it roll on, and it's down by Cottonwood a few yards past where it hit somebody. Again, a lot of strange things here tonight. But anyway, Bear River will take over, first down and 10 from Cottonwood's 37-yard line. 6:04 to go in the first half, 42-0 Bears. It's been a very long first half dominated by the Bears, and the clock has not run much. A lot of incomplete passes and a lot of scores from the Bears. Jackson Tire, again, shotgun formation. They'll motion across the formation with Garn from right to left, and then they'll fake the handoff over the middle, slant. Early contact from Cottonwood. That'll be pass interference as Dalton Williams tried to haul it in but was hit just before the ball got there. A lot of nice throws tonight from Jackson Tyre. That one was right on the money. Just unfortunately, the defender hit him a little early, unable to haul it in. So first down for the Bears via the penalty. Mark the ball at the 22-yard line. Shotgun, 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Vonk in the backfield. This time they'll hand off up the middle. Nowhere to go. Spins off to the left side. 1 man to beat. He's got a blocker out in front. Now 2 blockers, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Rigdon. Vonk give him his 7th touchdown on the night. He's got them all.
Number 33, Rigdon Vonk.
That's unofficially 7. There's 6 for sure. I can't remember if he got the other one. I think he did. 7 touchdowns here in the first half. Starting to question that. Maybe Brager caught one. Give him 6. I think Brager caught one and went down the sideline and scored. The extra point is up and good from Stone Higley. And Bear River puts 7 more on the board. 49 for Bear River, 0 for Cottonwood in a game where Cottonwood is in the negative on the offensive side of the ball. 5:46 to go until halftime. I'm assuming in the second half of this game we'll see some big-time changes for Bear River on both sides of the football. Maybe get some of the underclassmen some opportunities to play in this one. Again, Bear River's a young team. They do play a lot of sophomores. They've got some great seniors. They got some juniors, but they play a lot of sophomores, a lot of juniors. And for the Colts, I don't know what their situation is, but anytime you're starting a freshman at quarterback, probably a little bit of a rebuilding mode for the Colts this year. As Stone Higley with another kickoff, which again finds the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Another great kick by number 0, Stone Higley. Colts take over, first down, 10 yards to go on their own yard line.
Cottonwood will come out and start from their own 20-yard line. I've said that 100 times tonight. Official's going to run in and stop this play right as the ball was snapped. And I believe Cottonwood's going to call timeout. We'll take it. 49 for Bear River, 0 for the Colts on 104.9 The Ranch.
I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
First and 10, Colts from their own 20-yard line. Snaps taken, handoff over the right side, nowhere, met in the backfield. First by number 27, Dallin Rice, and then Bennett Allen, number 11, in there to help clean it up. Loss of 5 yards on the play. Boy, the edge guys for Bear River tonight have been getting in the backfield and just setting that corner. It's forcing Cottonwood, anytime they run the ball, they have to turn it up the middle. And in this game, anyway, for Bear River, those linebackers have been right there. Against Cedar, a lot of our linebackers were getting picked up primarily because Cedar wasn't having to double team any linemen, so was leaving guys open to pick up the blitzer. This time, Cooper drops back to pass, looks to throw the screen over the left side, and that falls incomplete as, again, Bear River defenders all over him. Now we start to see a few substitutions coming in for Bear River. Is number 44, Adam Wigington, the junior, comes in. Snap, look over the left side. They want to throw deep over the left side, and that misses everybody again.
Hey everybody, we've got twisted sugar cookies, cotton candy, and pretzels.
And that's going to bring up 4th down and long.
Head on down to the cook shack.
In coverage for Bear River on the play was number 12, Carson Sutherland. He's been in coverage a bunch today. He's done a nice job. So we got a player down on the field for Cottonwood. As they tend to him down at the 10-yard line. We're going to take another short break. Give them a chance to hear from some of our great sponsors here on 104.9 The Ranch.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside.
Cottonwood back in punt formation, low snap. The kick is off the side of the foot, and before the kick is away, a penalty flag, and they'll stop the play as the kick went about 6 yards. So they do have a different punter in there on this possession. Procedure penalty against Cottonwood. Move them back half the distance to the goal. Excuse me, just 5 yards. Puts them down at the 10-yard line. 4th down and 20. This time the punter will be standing in his own end zone. Snap. Kick is away, another one off the side of the foot. This one's shanked over into the cheerleaders for Bear River. Netted about 10 yards. This has been one of the hardest things to watch. As Cottonwood has struggled mightily. I'm starting to understand a little bit about the 45-7 loss against North Sanpete last week, in which North Sanpete ran the ball for 200+ yards on the ground, only tried 6 passes in that game. As Bear River will now change quarterbacks with the final 4:41 of the first half. Oh, excuse me, they have not changed quarterbacks. That's still Jackson Tire. Here's a quick fake handoff over the middle, and they'll throw it to number 27, Dallin Rice, and he picks up the touchdown. Don't normally see Dallin Rice out there on the offensive side of the ball, and he was pumped up to get into the end zone. Had him lined up as a tight end off the end of the line, faked the handoff, beautiful throw from Tire. Dallin sprints back to the sideline, celebrates with his teammates. Awesome stuff as Bear River gets another touchdown on the board. So someone other than Rigdon Vonk with a touchdown. And Stone Higley boots another one through the uprights. And Bear River now 55, Cottonwood 0 with 4:33 to go in the second quarter. This is on pace to be one of the longest football games in the history. I'm sure eventually we'll get the running clock going here. I'm not sure it's going to matter who Bear River puts out there on the field. This Cottonwood is absolutely deflated, defeated. You can see it in their body language. And Bear River, no doubt, was ready to come out in their home opener with a lot of energy, especially with the happenings of this week with the fair, the rodeo, the emotions of the tragic loss of 2 officers here in our small community. And Bear River has come ready to play. And fans, the students, they've appreciated the effort. And Bear River, great performance here tonight for their home opener. The kickoff from Stone Higley is a touchback, and Cottonwood will be out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Just need to have a button that I can push every time they come out. 1st and 10 from their own 20. Three receivers to the right for Cottonwood. They'll stack the line of scrimmage with a couple extra blockers. This time they'll hand off over the left side. Again, good edge protection from Bear River as Corver Riley came up to seal the edge, forced him back up the middle, and it'll be no gain on the play. Try to get who was in there on the tackle, get some call outs for some of these Bear players. I believe Trey White that time, the senior, in on the tackle. So we now go under 4 minutes here in the second quarter, 56-0 Bear River. Same formation for Cottonwood. This time they'll rise to throw, and it's intercepted on the line of scrimmage by Corver Riley. He came off the edge, jumped up, picked the pass, and ran it in for a touchdown from about the 12-yard line. When it rains, it pours for Cottonwood. Bear River gets another score, this time on the defensive side of the ball. And it's now 62-0 for Bear River. Bears are scoring at will. Cottonwood, the clock just continues to stall out. This is a beatdown as Stone Higley puts another one through the uprights. 3:41 to go. Bear River 63, Cottonwood 0 on 104.9 The Ranch.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
3:41 to go in the second quarter. Bear River 63, Cottonwood 0. Stone Higley to kick it off after the interception return for a touchdown by Corver Riley, and this kick again deep into the end zone. Touchback. Let's see if Cottonwood can somehow manage to finish these last 3 minutes off, as they'll come out 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Oh, there's number 44 for Cottonwood out on the field for this possession. That's Nilton Dellamy. Again, had really the only positive play in the game for Cottonwood. He's out there this time. They'll motion left to right. The handoff goes to him up the middle. What do you know? There's 5 yards on the first down run. Big-bodied kid. Nice run. 5'10 senior, 190 pounds. And he'll run off the field. Second down and 5. Cottonwood in manageable territory here on second down as they've moved out to the 25-yard line. Quarterback Gage Cooper, the freshman, in shotgun formation. This time he'll hand off up the middle. Blitz from the corner doesn't quite get there, but it slows him down enough that he's wrapped up and taken down for no gain by number 8, Jay Barnes, the sophomore, in on the tackle. Bringing up third down and 3. Snap is taken, handoff up the middle to Delemy, who's come back in for this play, and this time Bear River wraps him up. No gain on the play. In on the tackle for Bear River. It's number 20, Adam Christensen, the junior. Clock now rolls under 2 minutes. 4th down and 2 for Cottonwood, and I believe they're going to go for it. Might as well at this point. They've been unable to really change the field position in the punting game, so they'll take the snap. They'll hand off up the middle. Bear River's there to stymie them. Again, maybe 3 inches on the play, but Cottonwood will turn it over on downs. And Bear River will have it. And this time it will be Preston Wilkinson in at quarterback for Bear River. As a lot of changes now. Stone Higley out there at wide receiver for Bear River as he gets a cheer from the student section as they see Stone run out there. 2 receivers each side. Preston Wilkinson takes the delayed snap. He'll fake the handoff. He's running up the middle. Breaks 1 tackle, breaks 2 tackles. Runs it into the end zone for a touchdown. So the first play from scrimmage from the junior quarterback is a keeper for a touchdown. So they use Stone Higley as a decoy out wide, fake the handoff, and Preston Wilkinson takes it to the house for 30 yards and a touchdown. Bear River is going to throw up 35 points in the second quarter, just like they did in the first, and it's going to be a 70 spot in the first half as Stone Higley will line up for the extra point. And he's got it. 23 seconds to go, and they're just going to run the clock. They should have been running it a little bit longer, a little while ago, I think, but they're just going to, oh, now they are going to stop it. I thought they were just going to run the clock out and end the half, but they are going to have Bear River kick it off. So even the clock operator trying to sneak a few seconds in there. This is something I have not seen in a long time, or ever. Bear River is definitely not, I don't know how to say this, but being up 70-0 does not indicate by any means you're the best team in 4A or anything like that. Cottonwood has honestly been that bad. I'm not sure they even want to be out on the field. Bear River's played well. Don't get me wrong. Bear River's done some nice things, but there has been no resistance from Cottonwood. It might as well be the 7th grade senior Pee Wee team out there playing, and that the score would be the same. It's not too often you see teams with with all their starters out of the game in the first half. But that's what we got going on here tonight. I'm not sure what the second half's going to bring. Hopefully a lot of running plays from both teams, and we'll have a continuous running clock, and we can end this one before it gets even more out of hand. Cottonwood has it. They'll hand off up the middle, and this time Delemy is met in the backfield for a loss on the play. Tackle by number 19 for Bear River, Wyatt Goodliff, the senior. And that is going to bring us to the end of the first half. Incredible performance by the Bears. 35 points in the first quarter, 35 points in the second quarter. It's 70 for Bear River, Cottonwood 0. We'll take a break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites. Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CacheValleyDaily.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May's Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Post Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post Consumer Brands has all your favorites. Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castelite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castelite.com.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Got car problems? At K&N Automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit K&N Automotive today.
In need of a trailer to haul your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV? Make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on CacheValleyDaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on CashValleyDaily.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Post-Consumer Brand Cereals and their team members are involved in every aspect of the community, from the fair to the fall cereal sale to Cereal with Santa. If you like high-quality, value-priced cereal, Post-Consumer Brands has all your favorites. Kent's Market in Tremonton has all your grocery needs, but did you know they have an amazing sporting goods section with scopes, bullets, hunting licenses, and more? Kent's in Tremonton is your local drop-off for dry cleaning. Kent's Market in Tremonton, more than a grocery store.
Looking for a new toy this year? Fun is at Spike Power Sports in Tremonton. They carry Polaris and Honda machines to get you into the backcountry safe and sound. Spike Polaris has a machine you'll love. Spike Power Sports, Tremonton. Online at gspike.com.
If you're a business owner, don't tackle your electrical problems yourself. Nobody knows more about electricity than Gem Electric. Gem Electric has the experience and knowledge to get you back up and running. Call Gem Electric service specialists today. 257-7113. Their expertise is shocking.
I have a deal for you. I'll turn the cable back on when you get my kitchen floor finished.
How do I do that in time to watch my team win?
Use the expert help at Castalite. For all your brick, block, rock, paver, and tile needs, Castalite.com.
Hanson Motor Company isn't just another dealership. We're your friends and your neighbors. We grew up here.
Hurry to Hanson Motors for $7,500 off new electric vehicles. The federal tax credit ends September 30th. Hanson Motors, local, loyal, and proud to serve our community.
The thing some stores call customer service.
Hello?
Over here.
Oh, I need a little help finding some tools.
Tools on aisle 50.
With Greer's Do It Best hardware, you won't feel lost in our store. We'll walk you to the item you need and provide expert advice. Greer's Do It Best hardware.
Got car problems? In automotive, they've got the knowledge, equipment, and expert staff to find the solution. From complex issues to routine maintenance, they've got you covered. And with their lifetime warranty on most repairs, you can drive with peace of mind. Visit KNN Automotive today.
3 minutes to go till we kick things off in the second half. Bear River all over Cottonwood tonight, 70-0. You heard that right, 70-0 at halftime. In a game that's been played well by the Bears, but let's be honest, Cottonwood has been that bad. Defensively, offensively, special teams, they just have not been able to get anything accomplished out here on the field, which has put the Bears in an interesting spot. They're in the end of the second quarter. Lots of the backups are in there getting some time, and I'm sure we'll see some interesting things in the second half. Lots of playing time for all the underclassmen, and we saw Stone Higley go out as a receiver on a play that resulted in a touchdown from Preston Wilkinson. Hopefully the Bears can come out and have some fun. If you're a coach, you almost hate these kinds of games because you probably come away a little bit overconfident, thinking you've really done something, but the fact of the matter is they're playing a really bad football team tonight in Cottonwood, and you hope that your guys will stay focused, try and work on the little things, technique, try and get a little bit better regardless of the score, and try not to create any bad habits. That's the challenge now for Bear River. We'll have a running clock here in the second half, which should shorten this game up just a little bit, which is needed. I don't want to see Bear River put 100 points on the board against these guys. No one wants to do that to anybody, but on the other side of the ball, if you're Cottonwood, you've got to come out with a little bit more pride and a little bit more effort than what you did in the first half, just to show that, hey, we are not this bad. We have a little bit more pride than that, and we're going to come out and try and do a little bit better. Although there's 50 seconds to go until the start of the third quarter, and Cottonwood has not taken the field. So we will see if they are going to join us for the second half or not. But they are currently not out of the locker rooms. Again, we appreciate you joining us for the broadcast tonight. Been a tough game to watch, tough game probably to listen to, but hopefully next week we can have somebody with me to help me on the broadcast, give us some stats, some analysis. It's been a huge game from Rigdon Vonk, who I believe has 7 touchdowns, 6 of them in the first quarter, and there is Cottonwood. They've made their way out onto the field, so they will be joining us for the second half. Lots of great stuff from the Bear River defense. They've really been able to attack the line of scrimmage and get 3 yards deep in the backfield every time. That's something they couldn't do against Cedar. They really were not able to control the line of scrimmage. And as I talked about earlier, if you can't control the line of scrimmage, you can't beat anybody, regardless of how good your skilled players are. You have to dominate the trenches on both sides of the football to have a chance. And the Bears have been able to do that tonight, and the scoreboard shows it. Reminder that all of our games are live streamed on YouTube. Just search Bear River Bears Sports, and that should take you to our page. Be sure to subscribe, get notifications for when we come on the air. All of our games are streamed, audio only for home games. And when we go on the road, all of our road games will have live video stream as well. And again, all of the information for tonight's game and the link to all of our broadcasts can be found at cashvalleydaily.com. So they put a few more minutes up on the board, unfortunately, to let Cottonwood come out and take some warm-ups. And we'll take one more short break, and then we'll be back for the start of the third quarter between the Bears and the Cottonwood Colts. 70 for Bear River, 0 for the Colts on 104.9 The Range.
All your livestock, snowmobiles, or ATV, make sure to see CNR Trailer Sales in Tremonton. They also carry flatbeds and enclosed trailers. CNR Trailer Sales, 435-246-3048. Online at crtrl.com.
Central Milling, Gilt Edge Flour, and Wheatland Seed are local companies who produce high-quality organic flour for home and commercial kitchens. Rest assured, when you purchase one of their products, you'll get the very best. Central Milling in Logan, Wheatland Seed in Collinston, Gilt Edge Flour in Richmond.
Rudd Funeral Home is a family-owned business. They know how difficult it is when a loved one passes on. They'll walk you through every step with genuine care and compassion. They'll pay attention to the details. Let their family serve your family in your time of need. Online at ruddfuneralhome.com.
From what's happening in local political elections, to breaking news, to photo galleries and replays of the latest games. If it's happening in our community, it's on cashvalleydaily.com and the Cache Valley Daily app. Local, relevant news on cashvalleydaily.com.
For over 25 years, Bob's Body Shop has been the Bear River Valley's leader in auto body repair, windshield replacement, and auto detailing. They are a preferred insurance repair shop. Their employees are consistently trained on all the new repair methods. Call Bob's Body Shop today at 257-7825.
Getting ready to start the third quarter. Bear River with the 70-0 lead over the Cottonwood Colts. And it's very clear what Bear River's plan here is in the second half, as most of the regulars and the starters are not even in pads anymore. They've come onto the sideline, they've left their helmets in the locker room, their shoulder pads are off. They're out here, no helmets, no pads, jerseys only, And I like that move from the coaching staff. Don't even tempt yourself to put them back in the game. This is the sophomore JV. If there's any freshman players here on the squad today, they're going to get out there as well. So a good move here from the Bear River coaching staff. And Cottonwood will get the ball to start the second half as Stone Higley is out there to kick it away. Really, the highlight of tonight's game has been the different moments in the game where we've had the opportunity to remember and honor the fallen officers, Officer Estrada and Sergeant Sorensen. The kickoff is fielded by Cottonwood at about the 5-yard line, and they'll return it out to the 25-yard line where they'll start 1st and 10. To start this game, we had some motorcycles come out on the field, a couple motorcycles with flags to honor the officers. We had a nice moment of silence. We had a tribute to the officers at halftime, and the Spirit Squad for Bear River came out in blue shirts. The words "Heroes" written on across the front. And again, a lot of blue and black in the stands tonight with flags. It's been a really nice showing here from the community to support these officers and the lives they gave in our service. Handoff goes to number 44, Delimi, for Cottonwood, who gains a handful of yards up the middle, and will be 2nd down and 6. Mark the ball at the 29-yard line. Two receivers to the left, one to the right for Cottonwood, lone running back. Shotgun snap, handoff up the middle is fumbled as he was met as soon as the ball was handed off, and Bear River has it on the recovery. Play was broken up by number 70, Jason Hatley, a sophomore. He'll get credited with the fumble. The forced fumble was recovered by the Bears. Didn't get to see who fell on it, but Bear River will take over now inside Cottonwood territory at the 23-yard line, 1st and 10. So struggles continue for the Colts. And we'll see what Bear River will do offensively. As again, most of the starters, if not all, are out there without helmets and shoulder pads, just jerseys, so there's no chance they're going to be able to re-enter this game, as Preston Wilkinson will take over the quarterbacking duties. He'll take the shotgun snap. Handoff goes to number 33. That is Rigdon. No, excuse me, 32. I was surprised to see it was Vonk out there, and it is not. It's Jack Christensen, the sophomore, gets the handoff for no gain over the left side. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. The Bears are going to let the play clock run down each time. He'll take the snap. Colts bring pressure over the right side, and they're going to get there. Big tackle made by number 99 for the Colts. Slings down Christensen. That'll be a loss on the play. Justin Gorule, big bodied end over there, says he's a freshman. That's the biggest freshman I've ever seen. Nice play by him, able to shoot up into the gap and make the tackle. Bear River's going to have a 3rd down and 15 from the 27-yard line. Wilkinson in shotgun with Christensen next to him. 3 receivers over on the right side, just in front of Cottonwood's sideline. The snap, a quick throw over to the right side, catch made by number 13 for the Bears. Makes one man miss on the sideline, cuts it back to the middle, picks up enough for the 1st down. And that's Brock Bingham, the sophomore.
Brock Bingham. And that is another Bear River 1st down.
So 3rd down and long. Bears able to pick up the 1st down on a couple of nice moves from Bingham after the catch. And Bears will take their time. They'll let the clock run down each time in under 5 seconds. Wilkinson will take the snap right as the clock hits 0. Hand off to Christensen up the middle. He'll pick up another 3 or 4 yards. Not a very big body, and he's getting slung down pretty hard now by these Colt defenders. The Bears inch closer to the goal line again as there now be 2nd down and about 7 from the 8-yard line. Cash Miller split out wide left for the Bears. In the slot next to him is Brock Bingham. As Wilkinson again lets the clock run down below 7, 6, 5. They'll take the snap, it's to the right. They'll hand off to Christensen over the left side of the line, and he's met instantly at the line of scrimmage. Maybe a loss of 1 on the play will bring up 3rd down and 8. Number 17, Wyatt Wolstenholme runs onto the field. Bears a little too slow that time getting ready for the play as they'll get the delay of game. Clock will continue to run this half, should make for a much shorter half of football, and we'll be able to wrap this one up as the clock now rolls at 5 minutes and 30 seconds here in the 3rd quarter. I apologize, but this is going to be a lot of sitting and waiting as the Bears are content to let this clock run all the way down each time. Bears at the line now with 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Christensen the lone back next to Wilkinson. They'll take the snap. They will hand off up the middle, and Cottonwood very much aware of what's going to happen each time. They're bringing everybody and crashing in on the ends. And that'll bring up 4th down and about 12 yards to go from the 14-yard line. Stone Higley now spread out wide right. The Bears appear to be going for it on 4th down. Brock Bingham spread out wide left, so just 2 receivers. Bears in a tight formation at the line. Lone running back is Christensen. Wilkinson takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws over the left side, catch made, and he spins into the end zone for a touchdown. That is Brock Bingham, the sophomore. I figured that would happen. As hard as they're crashing in on the ends, it would take 1 fake handoff and a throw, and the Bears could have run for miles. I'm not sure how Cottonwood feels about that, but again, some reps for these underclassmen. Nothing but positive for Bear River. If you can get them out there, get them some action, run them some plays. And Stone Higley will line up for the extra point. Low snap. Kick is also low, but it's good. And Bear River throws 7 more on the board. 77 Bear River, 0 for the Colts. As the clock will continue to run now down around 3 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter.
If you can hear me, pay attention. Hudson Wood Chloe says yes.
Reminder all of our local Bear River fans and youth sports fans tomorrow. Little League football games here at the high school starting at 8:30, going through most of the day. Come check out the great youth programs that Bear River has coming up. If you have some time, stop in, support Bear River youth football. Had some requests coming in over the text thread for some birthday shout outs, and one of them, my very own son Stockton Carter, turned 14 today. Happy birthday, Stockton. Hope you enjoy being 14, you punk teenager. Stone Higley's kick goes out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Another great kick by number 0, Stone Higley.
And Cottonwood will take over 1st and 10 from the 20. Bear River's next game will be next Friday on the road against Box Elder. Big rivalry game. Doesn't seem to matter where either one of those programs are. That game's always going to be a lot of emotion, a lot of energy, hard fought. It's the first play from scrimmage from Cottonwood, goes over the left side, a sweep that goes nowhere, met in the backfield for a loss on the play. Brought down by number 72 for the Bears. I actually do not have on my roster, so unfortunately can't get you a name there. This time they'll try and go over the right side with the same result. Handoff goes for a loss on the play. Actually show that next week's game against Box Elder, I just had to look it up because I thought that was an interesting date. I show that it's going to be played on Thursday, August 28th at 7 p.m. at Box Elder High School. So unofficial on that. That's what Max Prep lists as the game day. So I will double check on that. But as of now, it shows next Thursday, 7 o'clock at Box Elder for the rivalry game. Cottonwood's going to have 3rd down and 20 from their own 12-yard line when we start the 4th quarter. We'll take a short break on 104.9 The Ranch.
Need some hot food so you're not rude, or a little something sweet to get you back on the street, or antacid to be placid, or an energy drink to help you think. Get to Riverside Corner Sinclair to fuel your vehicle and fuel you. Nobody leaves Riverside Corner hungry.
At Adams Wealth Advisors, they believe that successful wealth management is all about planning. Adams Wealth Advisors is here to help. If you're transitioning a business, searching for the most up-to-date tax strategies, need help managing investments, or need help with estate planning, Adams Wealth Advisors has your back.
Frank May has been the go-to destination for area thrill seekers. Whether you're tearing through the trails with Can-Am off-road vehicles or cruising the waves with Sea-Doo watercraft, Frank May Skidoo has got you covered. Swing by our showroom today and visit frankmayskidoo.com for a slice of our history.
Start of the 4th quarter. Bears up big, 77-0. As Cottonwood has it 3rd down and long. Shotgun snap, they'll look over the left side. They want to go deep down the left side, and it's caught. Positive plays for the Colts. I'll celebrate that as a big completion of 30 yards up to the 40-yard line to number 21 for Cottonwood. Vincent Ho on the catch, the senior. And Cottonwood now might be inching closer to positive yards for the game. They were in the negative. Shotgun snap, this time they'll hand it off over the right side. Nice tackle coming off the edge for Bear River. And that's, again, number 8, Jay Barnes on the stop. Second down and long, shotgun snap. They'll try and throw again down the left side, and again way underthrown and back to receive it. Great adjustment by the receiver. That's Brandon Passy, and he comes back and makes the catch. I guess I'll call it a back shoulder throw, but I really think it's just an underthrown ball, and the receiver made a great effort to come back to the ball. And when you're a defender running full speed with a receiver, that's hard to make that adjustment at this level. So great job by the receiver to take advantage. And Cottonwood for the first time in Bear River territory at the 40-yard line. And on the very next play, quarterback takes the snap. The running back runs into him from behind and knocks him to the ground for a loss on the play. So when the Bears aren't getting to him, they're getting knocked down by their own guys. Loss of 6 on the play. Second down and long, shotgun snap, fake the handoff over the left side. Quarterback sprints out of the pocket over to the right, chased down by 3 Bear defenders, and he'll end up losing a half of yard. Brought down on the play by number 47 for the Bears, Caleb Womack, the sophomore. I like the idea of trying to get the quarterback out of the pocket, but when you have to run a misdirection and then try and wheel him out the other way, it just takes so much time, and the Bears' pursuit was right on it. This time they'll go trips left, low snap. Cooper runs over to the left side, throws a ball across his body, almost, again, way underthrown. Receiver tried to come back and get it, falls incomplete. I will say this, Gage Cooper, the freshman quarterback, does seem to have a little bit more pep in his step here in the second half. Probably a little bit of that has to do that he knows that Bear River's best are over here on the sideline. Here's a 5-step drop, now has to sprint off over the right side, tries to throw back across his body to Delamy, and that misses him wide left, be incomplete. Bring up, that was 4th down, so it's a turnover on downs. Bear River will have the ball back. So the clock ticks down towards 7 minutes left in the ball game. Just not a lot to say tonight about this one. Just one of those games that you got to play it till the end of the game, and that's what we're doing, playing it out. If you're Bear River, you'll take the win, but I just don't know that if you're a coach after this one, you can even look at the film and take too much out of it, because Cottonwood has been that bad. I mean, yeah, you can look at your assignments and make sure you did your job, and I guess that's what you can do, is say, hey, did you do your job? The Bears have, again, some changes on the offensive side for this possession. In at quarterback is number 14, sophomore Gabe Holmes. Second down and 10 for the Bears, 6 minutes to go. Ball at their own 46-yard line. Holmes in shotgun, 3 receivers to the right. He'll hand off up the middle to Christensen. Jack Christensen gets a yard on second down and 10. The students start to chant warm up the bus, and that's the last thing you're going to want to do around these parts. It's been 96 every day of the week. It's been hot. It still feels warm, and the sun's been down. Might want to turn the AC on in that bus. Here's the handoff again up the middle. Breaks it through the line quick as a cat. There's Jack Christensen again trying to break a couple more tackles. He gets down to the 30-yard line. Big gain of 24 yards on the play, and that'll be enough for a Bear of a first down. Boy, he struggled here on these last 2 possessions to break through the line, but my goodness, he saw a hole and he hit it, and he was quick.
Ball is now on the 31-yard line.
Well, it should give the Bears an opportunity to run the rest of this clock out with 4.5 minutes to go, as long as they don't end up scoring another touchdown. They'll run the clock down. 5, 4, 3. There's the snap. Quarterback and running back get confused as the quarterback, Holmes, says, that's my fault. He tried to hand it off the left, and the running back was on the right side. Again, another reason why it's nice to have these guys out here, some of these underclassmen, the backups. Valuable experience here under the lights for the varsity squad. Nothing but positive results can come from playing these kids now and giving them a chance to get out on that field. Holmes in the shotgun, single back, 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, takes the snap, hand off to Christensen up the middle, makes a move to the right, give him 6 yards on second and long. They'll bring up a third down and about 3 from the Cottonwood 29-yard line. Under 3 minutes to go now. Gabe Holmes takes the snap. Handoff again goes to Christensen up the middle. Oh boy, he's picked up at the line of scrimmage and lifted up into the air and thrown down to the ground. There is a penalty flag on the play that came in after. Don't know that I'm okay with a guy making a tackle like that. And they do call him for a personal foul, unnecessary roughness. I mean, I get you're frustrated. At the end of the day, realize you're 6 foot, 220 pounds. Don't need any of that out here. Just make the tackle. So move them down 15 yards. The Bears will be 1st and 10 from the 11-yard line. Under 2 minutes to go now. Holmes letting the Bears have been at the line of scrimmage for 6 seconds, and we still got 18 to go on the play clock. So we're going to be a second here. And now Bearver's going to call a timeout. We'll take the timeout. This is well, maybe we won't, because, they are going to stop the clock. I'm like, maybe the Bearver's calling a timeout so the clock will run out, but the officials do stop the clock for the timeout. We'll take it as well. Our final break here on 104.9 The Ranch.
Golden Spike Electric is your local source for Generac sales and service. Act now, and for a short time, take advantage of Generac's free 7-year warranty. Online at gsegenerators.com or call 257-3016.
Mike Knorr Plumbing serves Tremonton, Cache Valley, and beyond. Mike Knorr Plumbing brings expertise and reliability to every job. Call the pros with almost half a century of experience. A Best of Northern Utah and Reader's Choice winner, Mike Knorr Plumbing. Online at MikeKnorrPlumbing.com.
Minute 20 to go. Bear River leading 77-0. Don't know that I'll ever call a game where I'll get to say that again. And on 1st and 10, Bear River takes a knee. I think Bear River realized we're at the point here on the clock that we can just take a knee and not risk breaking a run play here for another score. So they'll have to kneel it a couple more times. Holmes takes the snap. He goes down to a knee. And we'll have to kneel it one more time. And then we're going to wrap it up here on the broadcast. We aren't going to have a post-game show tonight. I don't know that there's anything else that can be said. There's nothing to analyze. Lots of inflated stats for Bear River tonight. They did it through the air. They did it through the ground on the first quarter as they kneel it down for the final play, and Bear River's going to win 77-0. Rigdenbach ran all over the field, 7 or 8 touchdowns on the night. I lost count. Jackson Tyre played very nicely in the limited time that he was out there. Just an all-around great win. But again, a game like this, it's really hard to analyze it and stack up when the other team was just that bad. So I appreciate you joining us. If you're still with us on the broadcast tonight, we appreciate it. We'll see you next week for Bear River at Boxell, their big rivalry game. You've been listening to Bear River Bears football on 104.9 The Ranch.
This Bear River Bears broadcast has been a presentation of 104.9 The Ranch and CacheValleyDaily.com. Made possible by the support from Adams Wealth Advisors, McDonald's, Castelite, Academy Mortgage, Bob's Body Shop, Central Milling, Greer's Hardware, Gem Electric, Kent's Market, Golden Spike Electric, Mike Knorr Plumbing, Post Consumer Brand Cereals, Levitt Group of Northern Utah, Advanced Integrated Systems, Yes Printing, Rudd Funeral Home, IFA Country Store, Riverside Corner Sinclair, and CacheValleyDaily.com. Catch the replay of tonight's game on CacheValleyDaily.com.